to set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Action!
Welcome back, my fellow film buffers, aka Paggers. I love you guys. We have a masterpiece today. We have a perfect movie, 1980, The Empire Strikes Back, and I recently watched it on May 4th. Now, here's the crazy thing. I wasn't even thinking about doing a Star Wars episode. All of a sudden, boom, I log into Disney Plus. I see the Millennium Falcon. Disney did an awesome job branding the login or the app entry as Star Wars. But then I realized it was May the 4th, and it's just like, holy crap. I've been so busy with Street Fighter, been so busy with Mortal Kombat, been so busy with Devil's Wear Prada. It just escaped me. But I came home from work, and if you're new here, aka Powder, just keep in mind, a lot of this stream, a lot of this podcast, it's me, Peter A. DeLuca, your boy from Philadelphia, PA, obsessive film freak. But it's me and some of my experiences with these films. And I had a revelation while I was recently watching this movie. I put, a lot of times when I have to get into work mode, I put this movie on. This movie, ever since my father recorded it off of HBO or Cinemax way back in the day, he used to like make custom labels, like custom VHS labels that I just loved, because he had like a graffiti style of his own of just drawing on things and making it look interesting. Like, labels weren't just labels for Tony DeLuca. And I would put that on. I would watch that, watch Excalibur, watch Aliens. As a young boy, you just wanted the war, you wanted the battle. I mean, the battle for Hoth in this movie, and just the way Darth Vader is, like the character of Darth Vader, one of the greatest evolutions in cinema history is New Hope going into Empire Strikes Back, and the evolution of the Darth Vader character. But a lot of times, just like cross-motivate myself, I put this movie on. I still put on Aliens. I still put on Excalibur. I put on Tron Legacy, Martin Scorsese's The Aviator, Tucker, A Man and His Dreams. We got double Jeff Bridges movies there. I have a catalog of films that kind of like push me and get me going. And in this case, there's nothing in Empire Strikes Back for us to talk about that hasn't already been mulled over a million times. There's no design or a part of the production that isn't just in the ether of geekdom. But I grew up when Star Wars was in the crevices, in the shadows. And now it's essentially a 2-day national holiday, because it's May the 4th be with you and Revenge of the 5th, which is Revenge of the Sith. And through my life, Star Wars went from something that no one's ever watched to everyone has seen enough Star Wars to to honor the holiday, to now no one seems to be excited for Grogu and the Mandalorian movie, which is wild to me because that movie looks incredible. We're going to do an episode just on that, just on my read of what's coming from that movie. And then I think a little bit of my reach, even if I get one person in the theater to check that movie out, I think I've done my job. So during this viewing, I realized something. Number one, when it comes to the greatest science fiction movies of all time, Empire Strikes Back is not ever put at the top of the list. This is a top 5, top 3 science fiction movie. You put it along with Planet of the Apes, 2001, The Matrix, Empire Strikes Back. Like, that's this is our top tier here. Some people might say Alien. Some people might even say Blade Runner, right? And that we're sculpting it. Some people, modern day film buffers, Interstellar might get put in there. You see people swapping out 2001 for Interstellar all the time now. That's like film discussion stuff I'd love to have. Anime, Akira, like the science fiction level of Akira is just there. But something occurred to me. See, in the early 80s, we got Empire Strikes Back. We got two from Ridley Scott. We got Alien and we got Blade Runner. And we get this slow evolution of this genre where science fiction is deadly serious. And that phrase kept running through my head as I was watching Star Wars Empire Strikes Back just a day ago. It's a deadly serious movie. Every single beat, every single scene, every single word of dialogue, from the opening credits to when we see Luke on the Tauntaun, this is a deadly serious movie. When Luke gets to Yoda, it's deadly serious. Luke needs to train with Yoda, deadly serious. Obi-Wan visits Luke in the deadly serious manner. Luke leaving his training. Everything that happens in Cloud City, it's nothing but serious. It's just there. We go through Blade Runner. It's the same. It's like every single scene, every single word of dialogue is marching towards seriousness. Alien, exactly the same thing. And these three movies now, in my view, become a three-headed dragon of modern day science fiction, of the pulp era graduating to this, of children who grew up reading science fiction, seeing TV serials or movie serials like Flash Gordon and you know The Shadow, Captain America, the list goes on. Even Captain Marvel. Come on, guys. And we get this. This is the Buck Rogers generation making films, making movies, having an opportunity to advance it. And you really want to say, between Empire Strikes Back, Blade Runner, and Alien, the intent is to move science fiction forward. Now, they knew moving it forward, you would be entertained. You knew moving it forward, the darker tone of all three of these movies would take some time, take some getting used to. I know, I understand Empire Strikes Back was a hit when it came out. It popped. Alien, in my view, took a little bit longer, but it was still there, right? Like the pulse of it. And then Blade Runner really took a generation. It took the home Laserdisc, the Laserdisc generation, or the Laserdisc era, put Blade Runner on the map. It became one of the best home viewing experiences one could ever hope and wish for. And then people started watching that movie, and the more they watched Blade Runner, the more they thought about it. And that's all it took. It just took a lot of people to think about Blade Runner. Empire Strikes Back is a film that we take for granted. It's a science fiction film that we take for granted. It's a perfect film that has vast characters, that has multiple plot lines, that just these threads, and it all closes. It's like a hand. It closes at the end, very similar to what the Russos did with Infinity War. I think that's an absolute, and Infinity War 2, you have to put that in as one of the great science fiction movies. I've been watching this movie since I was a kid. Every single time it's in front of me, I feel something new, something different, and I see things I haven't seen before. Like even this, where when they're in the snow speeders and they're trying to take down the AT-ATs, and just the desperation of taking down one AT-AT, and then like they keep coming, and you're not going to be able to take more of them out. And just, like, I realized that. I'm just like, man, like it is hopeless. This is a hopeless opening. It's an opening that puts all of our heroes in the back seat, like real quick. And then even during this viewing, I realized, I was like, how do they all know where to go? like everyone escapes Hoth, and we all have like the bit of dialogue of what the rendezvous point was or is. In 2 Star Wars movies, we've seen the Empire decimate 2 rebel strongholds. We saw it with Yavin, and we saw it with Hoth. Like, how's that? That is something else. But yeah, AKA Powders, for May the 4th be with you. A little late of an episode. I wanted to tease what we have coming, and it's going to be a double drop because I've been battling how to bring this to you. We're going to do Devil's Wears Prada and the sequel that just came out this past weekend. And the reason for that is I want to contextualize all of it for you and sit down and discuss why that movie, especially the second one, immensely important. Like, I'm watching that movie, I'm thinking of everything I do here. All right, AKA Powders, I love you guys. I really do. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, one of the greatest, if not the greatest science fiction movie of all time. Let's go. I love you guys.
Okay, that's a wrap.